Hey guys, so you may notice that I have a lot of sketchbooks out, which can only mean one thing. Today I'm going to be doing a sketchbook tour of all of these sketchbooks that I've recently filled up in the past year or so. Now here is the first sketchbook. Now I've had this since Christmas of 2014, so I haven't had it that long, just about, I'd say, 8 months. So this is a really good quality sketchbook. It's by Pink Pig. I have actually 2 Pink Pig sketchbooks. And this is a cream coloured one, so all the paper in it is quite cream. So I'm just going to go through all the sketches in this book. So this first one is my character Ember. You'll notice she has like words around her, and it's because she was from like a story I was writing, so it's meant to have words or descriptions of stuff she's done in the story and stuff. These 2 characters here are someone I know called Connor's original characters, so they're from his book he's writing. This is Cora, as you may well recognise. This was when I first got my Copic markers, so I was just trying them out. And this was also one of my first Copic marker illustrations. Now, I don't really know what these are. These are just random sketches, so random people. And I think I was just trying to draw normal people and then add makeup onto it to see if it would make much of a difference. These are also Connor's original characters, all of them. All from the book he's writing. These are just random people again. Actually, that is Lydia from Skyrim. Also, I really like how this picture turned out because I used really different colours. And around this time, I was using different colour fine liners to outline my drawings because I thought it would give it a softer look. And then we just got a pair of eyes. This girl with cool, funky hair. This is an Incredibles fan art. Then these are just 2 random people. Another one of Connor's characters. This is just 2 random people. I was drawing it one time in the school library. She's got like a dress and I hate how I drew her hand. Like, I have no idea why you'd hold a gun like that. But that's basically just some random sketch I did. But it wasn't too good, I don't think, because her hand just doesn't look like it's holding that gun right. This is just a random page of sketches of characters that I tried to create. This is when I was starting to discover style ever so slightly, so yeah, I just tried to make each character look a bit different. I really like how these 2 turned out. I love her hair, and I love her hair as well because it's like blowing in the wind. There's a very bad Mother's Day sketch I did for my mom. Oh, I must have red hair back then. Oh yeah, this is just another random sketch. So this was like a Pandora's box type thing, but I also had random like Copic colours to like look like paint splats throughout it. And I guess it kind of looks like paint splats, I don't know. So this is meant to be me and Eevee from Pokemon, and a little I'm sorry sign. Then I've got like an elf girl. I was really happy with how that turned out. So yeah, I think that's it for this sketchbook. This next sketchbook is also a Pink Pig sketchbook. Plain white paper. In this page I just have more random characters. Oh, and then you might notice from my Copic Original Characters episode 1, this is Akira. And this is a girl that I drew from like a reference picture. I think that was meant to be Ariel, I don't know. Oh yeah, I was listening to a song and those were the lyrics. But I just never finished that illustration. This is meant to be Supergirl. And then these were 2 people I drew from reference. Another 2 people I drew from reference. And this one is more of a comic style. I think that's meant to be a superpower, but it kind of looks like she's just got hair coming out of her hand, so I think this is meant to be some kind of semi-realism. And this was actually an original character called Tanea, but I haven't really done much of a backstory with her, so I don't really know. I have to kind of figure it out a bit. More random sketches. I don't know what this is. I think it's when I first got my graphics tablet, but the girl is just some random girl. It just says Happy Graphics Tablet, and I was trying to be experimental with my fine liner with the background. Here are 2 original characters. Yeah, that's Ember. Ember is my favourite original character, but this pose is all wrong. Like this, I don't think her head would be able to stretch back that far, but it's still a nice idea anyway. I might redo this picture. So that's Ember and that's Ash. I actually forgot all about this original character, so I'll have to make a video on her if you guys want. But yeah, that's Ash, and I think she can levitate people. Which is why Ember's floating in midair. Random people sketches. This is actually my sister, but all these other people are just random people. I was just trying the whole drawing a face with like starting with a circle and then making it into more of an oval method. So yeah, I was just basically playing around with my fine liner, trying to see if I could get different looking people. And I think I kind of succeeded. Oh, I can't remember what game this is from. My friend Lorimer asked me to sketch this for him. And this is just some random girl. This you may recognize if you watch my videos. This is the Fiona and Cake Adventure Time fan art I did in a video a while ago. And I did this with Copic markers. This I really love. I don't know who it's supposed to be. I think it's just some random girl. But I saw this shirt on Google Images, because I was just looking at shirts, and then I thought that would be a great shirt to draw. So this was all because I got inspiration from this one shirt that has Hello Kitty on it and it says Adorbs, because I thought it was super cute. So yeah, if you ever have art block or anything, I definitely suggest just looking at like shirts or something, or maybe any kind of thing you can incorporate in a drawing, like a necklace or something. These you will notice if you've been watching my videos. That's Akira, that's my free marker challenge. More video drawings. There's Belle, there's Lila and Shishi. And this is my most recent video, the Crystal Gems video. So that's the end of this one. And here is my holiday sketchbook. So this is the sketchbook I bought to bring with me on holiday. So in the front here, I actually created like this pocket for all the loose artwork I made. And this is actually quite a fun thing to do. All you have to do is get a scrap bit of paper and you make a pocket by sticking down all corners other than the top part. And then you can put all your loose artwork in it. And this is kind of like two finished like character concepts, I don't know. But this was a drawing of Ember, my character. I don't really like how this one turned out actually. Hang on, I'm going to bring this closer to the camera so you can see it better. I don't know if that's going to focus on it. But yeah, this is just a drawing of Ember. I didn't really like how this one turned out because I think her hair's too short. It just doesn't really look like her. But I do like how I try to be a bit more imaginative with the background. And the other piece of loose artwork that was like a character design thing was Tanea. So you saw her in the last sketchbook. She's kind of meant to have black hair, but she's got dark brown hair here. But I think this turned out a lot better than the Ember one. And the background I'm really happy with, because it's like she's in a forest. This is an unfinished drawing. It's meant to be like some really cute kawaii drawing. So we've got this little cat in this mug and it says cats are cool, and then there's this like little sweet, then this fairy and a cat on her head and a rainbow. It's all very cute and it's not really like my style at all, but I thought it'd be a nice change. And I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's like, I think it's because I was trying to draw like old fashion. So it's in black and white, it's meant to show olden times, and I love how I very creatively wrote ye old fashion. Wow, that's very original. I think this is when I was trying out my black brush pen. I was listening to a song called Time to Say Goodbye, and I made this. I have no idea what this is. Like, this is actually kind of terrifying to me. I got some Winsor & Newton watercolour markers, and I tried them out. They're really good for blending, and I used them. All the illustrations in this loose artwork bit are done on Bristol board, which is really good for using markers on. So this is when I had art block, and I will finish this illustration actually and colour it in, I think. But it says all these ideas yet nothing looks good. It's meant to show, I'm meant to draw more ideas here, but it's meant to have a load of ideas here, and then me sitting there, and then a load of scribbles on a piece of paper saying I have all of these ideas, but I can't get any of them to work. because that's kind of what happened when I was on holiday. I had so many ideas of things to draw, but I just couldn't get any of them to look good. This first page of sketches, I have 2 people that were in the Red Lion pub serving us when we were in the airport. There was just this really pretty waitress, so I decided to draw her. And this guy who was at the bar bit, and he looked super grumpy. Yeah, there's this random girl just going, yippee! This is some kind of short comic. This girl's like, I've got $2,500, let's go to Vegas. And then this other girl's like, what? She's in the middle of eating. This is something I drew on the aeroplane. It's this girl going, it's not safe here. And she's got this little companion. I don't know what it's supposed to be, and it's kind of terrifying. So, okay, that's my friend Isabel. And this is some kind of short illustration. Did you know moustaches are in fashion? Please stop embarrassing me. I have no idea what this is. It's one of the most random things I've ever drawn. Then we got this cute little mermaid. I was really happy with that at the time, actually. I think I used my black brush pen. I think it was the Pentel pocket brush. Then there's this zombie girl, and it says, I'm hungry. I was really proud of this one. And this is where I started to get art block. So I got some India ink and a paintbrush, and I did this really quick sketchy illustration of a book I was writing a long time ago called The Amulet of Amkel. Another random sketch is this girl looking up. I was really running out of ideas here. So there's this girl, and then her hair stretches out, and then there's a landscape in her hair. And I was actually looking out the window trying to really quickly, in a matter of seconds, draw what I saw. So that's why I look so sketchy. So that's all I've got in this book, but I'll probably be filling out more. This is the final and most recent sketchbook that I have to show you. So this is a sketchbook I bought while I was out in Florida. I bought this in Walmart, actually. So this is just the Canson mixed media sketchbook. I found it does handle markers very well. It's very good. I like this pad a lot. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's meant to be inspired by high runway fashion stuff. So it says made with 100% real fence. It's meant to be some crazy fashion thing you might see on a runway. Then I've got a load of eye studies. Here we have neutral, so that's meant to be a neutral eye expression, and shocked, so you'll see the eye opens up a bit more, and then just a little sketch of an eye. I was trying to teach my sister how to draw eyes in a realistic way. This is from when we went to karaoke at this bar, and my sister sung the song from The Little Mermaid. I can't remember what it's called, and I drew her as a mermaid and her singing that part. This is meant to be an illustration of Taylor Swift that I just gave up on because I saw it on the front of a magazine and I tried to use that as reference. This I was really happy with the outcome of. It's this girl. She's some kind of superhero because she's got that kind of costume going on, and she's got some kind of castle behind her. I used the Faber-Castell grey pens for this. I found that great for doing backgrounds, and I think when you're doing a grayscale background, it really makes the coloured portion of the illustration pop a lot more. This is just another mermaid. I've got some kind of mermaid theme going on, I think. I think it's because we were by the sea in Florida. It just made me think of mermaids a lot. So I was really happy with this one. This is when I went to dinner at the restaurant Chili's, and I knocked the salt thing over, and it gave me this idea for a salt thing spilling over, and it's saying imagine. And there's this girl sleeping, and there was meant to be, under where it said imagine, there was going to be this whole surreal fantasy town, but I just decided not to draw it. This is after I'd watched one of Drawing with Waffles sketchbook videos, and I noticed how she uses colours, coloured pencils, to make her sketches pop, and she also seems to sketch with colours rather than pencil. And a lot of my sketchbooks, they're not quite sketchy enough. I like the look of finalised drawings, and I think I need to loosen up a bit. And yeah, this is what I got. So this is Akira, and this is her looking really bored and saying, I am so not interested. And this is Elfie, everyone's favourite sparkly cat, which I couldn't really make him sparkly here because it was just a pencil drawing, but I'm really happy with that little illustration of Elfie. I think it's super cute. Oh yeah, and this is just a random girl. These are original characters of mine. This is a mermaid girl and she has this little seahorse buddy, and I think it's super, super cute. I haven't really thought of a name for either of them yet, so if you guys could name the mermaid and the seahorse here, that would be awesome. Here are all my original characters. This is the mermaid that you just saw. That's meant to be Akira, but I don't really like how she turned out. Actually, I don't like how anyone turned out. Other than the mermaid, I don't really like how anyone turned out. So this was meant to be Ember. You can see that my drawings of Ember aren't quite consistent. Aren't as consistent as the other characters because I still haven't really fully decided on how she's gonna look. This is Lila, Akira, Ember, and the mermaid girl, which I haven't named. And then we've got Shishi and Elfie just playing. Then when I got on the aeroplane, I drew this, which was meant to be an angel flying through the sky, but the pose isn't quite right, and I started colouring in and I just got a bit bored of it. And the only markers I had on the plane were some grayscale ones, along with one coloured one, and it was like dark suntan. So I tried to use that on the face a little bit. At that point, I kind of just gave up on this sketch. I didn't like the pose, I didn't think it was very accurate, and her feet looked so weird. And then I did this illustration of Cinderella, and I was super, super happy with this. What I did actually was I bought a Prismacolor pencil while I was out in Florida. I basically used that to outline rather than a fine liner, and it gave it a much softer look. And this is really helpful for sketches because it's so much quicker to outline with a Prismacolor black pencil. And the pencils are so pigmented, they're really great for outlining things. And this is my friend Isabel as a princess. She wanted me to draw as a princess. And this is the last illustration I did on the plane. So it says, should have brought an umbrella. And it's this girl looking very upset in the rain. I used the Prismacolor to outline it, and I was really happy with the outcome of that. This is basically the end of my sketchbook video. I hope you enjoyed all the sketchbooks, looking at them and seeing everything I've been drawing lately. If you guys want, I can actually show you sketchbooks from when I was much younger, because I do have loads of sketchbooks from when I was little, and I think it would be quite interesting to look at them. So just let me know if you guys want to see old sketchbook videos, and I'll see you in the next video on Friday.